Other top story tonight, a Jacksonville political power player would have been criminally charged had he not died by suicide last December. The state attorney's office released a report hours ago. Republican insider Kent Sturman committed 5 criminal offenses stemming from his conduct with a young woman in late last year. Our Cheyenne Cole is on your side tonight with the details. And Cheyenne, I know some of the evidence turned over today includes interviews with the victim and her father.
The investigation found Sturman tricked the woman into sending him photos of a sexual nature in exchange for the chance to meet Taylor Swift at a concert in Tampa. When she told her father what happened weeks later, he confronted Sturman at a restaurant, threatening to bury him and warning him he had messed with the wrong family. An investigation into former Jacksonville Republican insider Kent Sturman reveals he pretended to be an employee with the Taylor Swift concert tour. He asked the young woman for explicit photos in November 2022. When she declined to send nude photos, he invited her to his office at Total Military Management.
He looked at me dead in the eye and said, "I'll give you $10,000 if you give me a lap dance right now."
The victim told law enforcement she was stunned.
I was so shocked. I was paralyzed in that moment. And I said no. And he's like, "Well, why not?" And I said, like, "That's cheating on my boyfriend, like, no."
But Sturman was not deterred.
Then he said, "Okay, well, what about FaceTime sex for $5,000? And I said no. And he's like, "Okay, well, what can you give me? Because you can't leave here without giving me something."
She eventually exposed herself to him for several seconds, afraid of what might happen if she didn't comply. The victim's father told detectives the two families ran in the same circles. When his daughter admitted the truth 3 weeks later, he set a meeting with Sturman at a local Panera.
I made no threatening remarks to him except I will bury you. And what I meant by that is I'm going to bury you with your company, your name. And I called him a pedophile and he said he wasn't. And I said, "You're preying on young girls. I don't care if they're underage or not. That's a pedophile."
The next day, he reported Sturman to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Sturman died by suicide less than 2 weeks later. In a statement Friday, the victim said she's, quote, "relieved no one else has or will have to go through what I did. My hope is that my experience provides reassurance to victims in other similar crimes that they will be heard or seen." State Attorney Melissa Nelson issued a statement commending the victim for coming forward so that no one else would potentially suffer in silence. She says the investigation resolved questions surrounding Sturman's death and that it should, quote, "instill confidence in our local criminal justice system." Reporting in the studio, Cheyenne Cole, First Coast News, on your side.